Dorte, your host of OrganicNation.tv. We are here in Stevenson, Washington at the Organic Summit, and I'm here with Curtis Ellis, who is the producer of King Corn and has a new movie coming out soon.
Yes.
So what is this new movie that we're hearing so much about?
Well, we realized we hadn't told the full story in King Corn. King Corn is the story of 1 acre of corn and its role in fast food. But in telling that story, we look back and realize that we'd left something very important out, which is the ecological consequences of the way we grew our corn. So this new film, which is called Big River, is a half-hour follow-up to King Corn. And instead of following our 10,000-pound harvest away from the farm, we follow the wastewater that leaves our acre and goes downstream.
And where does it go, or do we have to save that for the movie?
Well, it goes downhill, and things get a little hairy along the way. We look into pesticide poisoning in the heartland, where a lot of the herbicides and pesticides we used in growing our acre of corn wound up in the drinking water of farm communities. We head further downstream and find topsoil that is washed off of acres like ours. It's pretty typical for a farm in Iowa to lose something like 5 tons of topsoil every year. And already in just the last 100 years of farming, Iowa has lost half of its topsoil, which takes forever to rebuild. Then at the bottom of the river, where the Mississippi dumps into the Gulf, we find a 60-mile wide dead zone, a hypoxic area where no fish can survive. And shrimping communities in the Gulf, who are in many ways analogous to farming communities in the Midwest, strong local communities trying to make a living from a natural resource. The people in the Gulf are seeing a massive decline in shrimp population because of the pollution coming down the river from Midwestern farms.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I know you mentioned earlier that your films are not only about entertaining, educating, but you also want to go out to the community and give people a chance to take action on some of these issues. So when is the film being released, and what can we expect in terms of community outreach? And
yeah, Big River is going to be coming out this fall. The main way we're going to distribute this project is through community screenings around the country. Our goal is to have a couple hundred showings in churches and schools and community centers, and partner with grassroots advocacy groups wherever we can to really get this story out, but get it out in a way that also saves time and energy for discussion and looking for solutions. So there's more information about that and a way to sign up to host a screening of the film on our website, kingcorn.net.
For young people online, is there something you could recommend that they do? Is the first step watching the film and educating yourself? Are there places that they can go in addition to your website?
Yeah, watching the film is going to be the first step. In particular, if you're on a campus somewhere, you can talk to your campus speaker's office and try to get Ian or me or the director, Aaron Wolf, to come to your campus and talk and show the film in a larger discussion, which is pretty fun and great. Or just hold a campus-wide showing of the project and try to spread the word. But beyond that, there's a lot of important stuff coming up that you will be able to do, working with Congress, putting some pressure on your legislators to make sure they understand that these little bits of pollution, every little bit of anhydrous ammonia fertilizer that winds up in the river, every little bit of atrazine herbicide that winds up in the water system, those little bits add up to a whole lot. And it turns out we've got to change the way we think about pollution in our country and stop worrying just about the handful of big pipes at factories and start worrying about the ways all of us contribute, whether it's through the way we farm or the way we spray our lawns.
Great. So go see Big River.
Thanks.